Now the next track is practitioner sessions 3, best practices of artificial intelligence ecosystem. Who is chairing the track? Dr. Zahra Al-Rawhaniya. She is owning the AI Academy, and she is specialized in AI. Go ahead, Dr. Zahra, and chairing the sessions.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, all of you. I am so happy to be with you today, and I would like to thank Dr. Hanadi and Mubaraki for all her effort in organizing this important event. And this year we have this event as an international event. That's really a huge growth of this event. It used to be a GCC event, and now we are moving it toward a global event with a lot of participants around the world who enrich this conference with their talks, the various talks. So it's really one of the, key conferences that normally we are looking forward to have it in each year. I'm going myself to present my presentation. Then the other keynote speakers. Can you please, Dr. Hanadi, give me the share? I don't have a share here in my screen.
Can you check, please? I think you have all the control. Anybody is opening the share screen? No, it's the share screen with you.
No, it is not here, Dr. Hanadi.
You go for the bottom more. You go left-hand side. There are more.
Yes. It says stop incoming video. Start incoming video.
Dr. Zahra, did you send me your presentation? Do you want
I can send it to you right now. I can send it to you right now.
Yes, send it in the WhatsApp quickly. I will activate it from my side.
Okay, sure. I just sent it to Tora. During my presentation, I will skip some of the slides, so we'll let you know.
Okay, it's almost done. Moment. Go ahead, Dr. Zahra.
Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Can you make it as in the view mode, please? Yes. Yeah. So we are at the Artificial Intelligence Academy. This is an academy that providing training to the entrepreneurship to university students. And the training now that we provide normally is related to advanced technologies such as the fourth industrial revolutions, artificial intelligences, AI, and all other those type of specialized courses. We provide with our partners certified certifications in the area of IoT, cybersecurity, as well VR and all other areas of the fourth industrial revolution. Is it clear, Dr. Hanadi? Is it clear? Dr. Hanadi? Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay,
yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Yes, it's clear.
So mainly, but my talk today is about some of the work that we did with number of universities here in Oman. I am from Oman, and we were doing work to mainly to help the academia, to help the universities to have a framework, innovation and entrepreneurship framework for that for those universities, and the main thing that I'm going to discuss here: why do universities need to innovate? Do they really need universities to innovate? And what are the innovation processes? What are the dimensions of strategic innovation? And how we can achieve organizational excellency? When I say organization, here I mean higher education institute. As well, how we manage innovation within the higher education institute. Those are the things that I'm going to discuss. Next slide, please. So innovation and economic prosperity, this is actually based on a work that I did with the University of Central Florida in Orlando. They were evaluating number of American universities and their contribution toward the economy. And from that research, we came out that the technological innovation really brings a lot of benefit, huge benefit to the society. Those benefits are such as it improve productivity of the youth, it reduces cost, it increased actually the competitiveness of whatever work that we are doing if we put innovation and entrepreneurship at the place. As well, it improved the brand of recognition and the value of the products. And as well, it's a new partnership. It creates new partnership and new relations with others. And it increased the turnover and it improved overall the standard of living. So innovation really make our light is more brighter, as we can see, you can see from that globe, and with huge benefits. And innovation, if it is completed with entrepreneurship, when you innovate, you come out with a business that run from the innovative solutions that you find, that really boosts the society and the environment as well. The second slide, please. So innovation, economic prosperity, mainly it is a creation of growth strategies. All the organization normally looking forward for a growth, and the best way of growth or creating a good growth is through innovation. So you can have either new product category or new service model. It could be as well the services that change the game or generate more income to your organization or your society. As well, it could be a way of creating customer relationships that the customers are totally hooked with your products. Universities, most of our countries in the GCC, we have a good number of youth. The percentage of population are mainly with, the youth who are in those universities. Either they are faculty members, researchers, or students. So because of that, we have to focus more on these universities. And the universities have to be looked at as a catalyst for regional economic strength. So if we look at universities as an economic type of entity that will produce and will embrace, will embrace solutions that benefit the economy of the country, we need to find a way of managing the ecosystem of innovation within the universities and boosting it. So because of that, we am paying more attention about creating or establishing a robust innovation ecosystem that drive local economic development for the societies within those universities. Go ahead, next slide. As Steve Jobs stated, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. If we create a higher education institute, an innovation, a university that really innovative university, instead of producing job seekers is to produce entrepreneurs who will be really a leader and not a follower. Okay, now next slide. So what is mainly innovation? Innovation means inventions plus commercializations. Here within our society, most of the people, they think innovation about creating a product. It's not just about a product. It's more about the product plus the commercialization. How you put this product to the market, or how you sell this invention. So innovation is the search for and the discovery development. It is the improvement. It is the adoption and commercialization of new processes, new product, and new organization structure and procedures as well. Go ahead, please. Next slide. So the concept of innovation is described as the development of an application of ideas and technological that improve the goods and services or make their production much more efficient, such as it was the development of the steam engine technology in the 18th century, and these days the applications of the fourth industrial revolution, the supercomputers, the development in the area of AI, in the genome, all those are innovative solutions that boost the society. Go ahead. Next slide. So innovation mainly, it has to look about what's possible within the technology, what we can do with the technology to provide desirable solution for the users. So we need to utilize the methodology of design thinking. In the design thinking, we need to have an empathy to see toward what are the problems and the issues that we are tackling that in our life. And from there, to try to use the technology to find a solution for those problems. And this solution is supposed to be viable to the marketplace. It's supposed to have, a market, so we get a revenue from it in one way or another. So that's described in innovation. Go ahead to the next slide. When we talk about the ecosystem, especially in the why we need ecosystem, because the development of innovation is fundamental to success. Otherwise, without a proper ecosystem, it would, the innovation will not be materialized. It is a key player in the development of any ecosystem innovation within universities. And the university, besides being a locus of knowledge, because they are the producer of knowledge, must act with effective practices of interacting with other innovation ecosystems. And now we will come to discuss about the triple helix and how these triple helix help innovation and the key players of innovation work together. Next slide. So university actually why higher education institute, universities need to innovate. They need to innovate, especially in this area, in these days of the crisis, economic crisis, cut down of a lot of benefit for the universities, because they need to serve as the need of the society. They need as well to modernize their technology to fit to the trend, the latest trend within the technology. And they need as well to stay, as I said, within the financial barrier that is there. So university innovation is more about inventorship. So the innovator, they should be inventors and work with technology transfer offices in order to commercialize their innovations. So it is really very important within university is to develop the culture that stimulate this change. Instead of faculty member and researchers thinking about the production of research papers, they should think more about getting patent and selling inventions. So they need to create a good use of technology, as well to prepare youth to have their, in the area of the entrepreneurship, So instead of producing job seekers, they produce the people who generate job for others. Next slide. And when we ask ourselves, how does innovation look like in universities today? We can see today it is similar. Some universities, they make certain inventions. They have offices called technology transfer offices, and we work with entrepreneur, and they have seed fund for startup companies. So innovation is the production of something of new into practice, and this innovation is normally not emulating what Harvard is doing. We have to look around ourselves. What are the needs of our society? What are the needs of our environment? We are living in totally different areas with different needs. So we need, whatever innovation, they need to reflect the need of the society. So, and to create a value with it. The second slide, please. When we call innovative universities, what do we mean innovative universities? This is actually one of the toughest things that, or one of the challenges that institutes facing these days, to create innovative universities. It means that the institute have all the work toward a common purpose. The purpose. Student, faculty member, researchers, all they should work with the common purpose, and their mission should be to have, to have innovative culture within their universities. Okay, that slide, please. So the university, in order to create the culture of entrepreneurship and the culture of innovation, they must develop conceptual strategic innovation framework. And this innovation framework will provide the universities and the organization with the guideline and tool to create an effective innovation ecosystem. It gives as well the universities and the organization a way to effectively evaluate their idea, weigh those ideas, what are the pros and the cons of each idea, and to make a proper decision about those ideas and which idea to fund and which idea to create a team to work on those ideas to make it as a real invention or a process or innovation that can be utilized. Next slide, please. So mainly in this, with the creation of the conceptual framework for innovation ecosystem, it will be a real collaboration between university and the industry. So the university will participate in actually practicing within their labs different ideas in order to create certain product that meet the industry need. And the industry will find manpower for students who are very talented, faculty member with huge experience who would work in this area to create the product of the future or the processes, the innovative processes of the future. Okay, next slide. And this is the innovation triple helix. Innovation triple helix consists of three main areas, which is the academia, the university, which are over there. It is the main concern is the knowledge, the ethics, and the cooperation. And the government, is to make the regulations and the political option for those for the technologies to be adopted. And the industry is the producer of the technology, with the help with the academia and the regulations from the government. And this help mainly it helps the society to have a better life, it helps the economy, and as well it helps the environment to create a sustainable type of environment. And the core on all these is the innovation and entrepreneurship, that we are creating innovative manpower and innovative solutions with entrepreneurial mindset of the youth who will, I mean, we need to think about the totally a new way of job when, the mechanism will be totally changed. The entrepreneur will be doing services for various organizations, various ministry and those stuff. So that is the way, the new way of looking to employment. The employment is not just having people seeking a job, going to different interviews and invited to one of the ministry or one of the organizations. It should be those organizations should seek services and whatever services or products from entrepreneur, from SMEs. So that's the idea of creating a bunch of innovators and entrepreneurs, and government help to facilitate it with the right policies, right media, and the industry will produce those since the right environment is available. And the academia, with their knowledge and everything, they will boost whatever technology have been created to higher level. Yeah, Doctora, I think I will go now to the slide number 24. I will skip those slides because the time is over. Slide 24, please, because I have plenty of slides. Yeah. So mainly what we are focusing in the dimension of strategic innovation for organizations is to create the framework that generates 7 dimensions. And this with those 7 dimensions, we produced portfolio of several outcomes. And those outcomes mainly, we claim that inshallah will drive the growth, the economic growth. This dimension is manage innovation processes. So whatever organization, they need to have a processes how they manage innovation within their organization. The second thing is strategic alignment, how to align whatever innovation and to build capacity to train the human capital and as well to create an environment that align with the, whatever changes that this invention will create. The third thing, industry foresight. We need to foresight what the industry will need in the future. So and to expect the new technology that will be needed and that innovative solution will be. The fourth thing is customer insight. We need to do a lot of that type of design thinking practices in order to understand the need of the customers toward the new technologies. And the other, the fifth one is the core technology and competencies is, the specialization. In which technology our organization or university would like to focus more and to be competent on it. And then we need to create, to measure each time in like twice a year, to measure organizational readiness. Is this organization ready to embrace those type of innovation or not? And then discipline implementation. So that way of managing the whole path and the quality assurance of the path toward different type of innovative projects. 25th. Next slide, please. So the first phase actually is to create organization, leadership, and culture. It's very important to build the culture of innovation and to involve all the people from different in the organization within the culture. So because with building the culture, we need as well very strong leadership. So we need that leadership to believe on the innovation and the importance of innovation, and the whole environment to be aware that they're working. They're supposed to move their way of practice toward innovative approach. So they to address the processes of innovation, how the technology will enable them further. So the whole environment will have the culture of innovation from the top down, from the leaders to the other employees. Next slide, please. The phase 3 is the creation of an innovation system framework for construction. So initially we establish dedicated, this would need to establish a dedicated team. So you assign team from different departments from your organization to lead the innovation. And then you create organizational structure and you define the role of each individual offices. So you can have Office of Innovation from different departments, different colleges, colleges, and all these, they work together as a team members in order to define the areas that they should focus. This organization, which area of innovation they need to focus most according to their readiness, because you will do a readiness and measure, and from there you will see what area is better for you to focus. And from there, you need to create IP policies and regulations. If an invention came from your organization, what are the percentage of the university on the IP, and what the percentage of the individual on the IP, or the industry as well, who collaborated in fundraising for that technology. So you can try to see how you work with IP policies. And you need to work as well in innovation to create external partnership with the people who are working in similar areas. Next slide, please. The third is the development of innovation management system. You have to have a system that manage the innovation as a whole. So you define innovation policy, intellectual property regulation, you conduct technical evaluation of innovative research outcome from different departments, you conduct business evaluation and the viability of this invention, you assess potential commercialization options that could be sought from licensing or creating a startup. And finally, you advise on the funding and the fund who can support to provide you with the fund for that invention. The next slide, please. Phase 4 is the vision of enabling environment. So you need to enhance the existing ICT platform in order to create a platform that equipped with innovative solutions. And you need to establish a center for rapid prototyping. So you need to a center or an incubator where innovators, they can do prototyping for their ideas.
Excuse me, Dr. Zahra, if you don't mind to wrap up, please, within 1 minute to catch up the agenda. Because
sure. So we go to just slide 31 and 32, please, Doctor. So managing innovation, we need to have a shared vision and a leadership that will innovate, to clearly articulate a shared sense of purpose, to top management commitment. We need to have appropriate culture, encouraging creativity, enabling learning and interaction. We need to have effective team. The other slide, please. Dr. Hanadi, the other slide, and I will wrap. We need to create a creative climate in terms of solution, in terms of prototyping center. All those we consider it an environment that really enhance innovation. We need to create a learning organizations that each team learn from each other. And we need to promote the champion by providing them with incentives, with seed funds, so they can, their innovation could take it further and go out. The last slide, please, Doctora. No, I am done almost. I am done, Doctora. This is the process we normally want to do it. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, all the presenter, please be sure you closing your mic, not interrupt the other presenter. Go ahead, Dr. Zahra, to present with you now, Dr. Sadiq, and also
yes. Now we have. I am happy to present Dr. Sadiq Mohammed to have a talk, to deliver his talk for 20 minutes, and he is from Kuwait. Dr. Sadiq Mohammed, are you available? Dr. Sadiq?
Can you open the mic, Dr. Sadiq? Dr. Raed, would you please to be sure you're closing your mic?
Yeah, it's already. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. My name is
Sadiq.
Yeah, my name is Sadiq Mohammed. I'm the founder chancellor of European Digital University, created to develop a safe universe empowered by the fourth industrial revolution, especially blockchain, crypto, NFTs, metaverse, and all. Of course, AI, nothing happens now in the world without artificial intelligence or AI. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Dr. Sadiq.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Actually,
we can hear you very well.
Yeah, actually, I have given one video to present to Dr. Hanadi to show that a Chinese news agency using an artificial intelligence enabled person anchor to read the news. Can you, Dr. Hanadi, can you please put that video in the system now?
Okay.
I have given to Dr. Hanadi one video that an artificial intelligence enabled anchor is reading the news, first time in the world from China. Can you please put that video in the system now, Dr. Hanadi?
大家好，欢迎来到新华社。我是由新华社和搜狗公司联合培育的全球首个 AI 合成女主播。我的名字叫辛小萌。
See the video?
Yes, all of you can see that one video. I'm not able to see that video. I'm not able to see that video. No,
wasn't able to see the video.
I'm seeing the video of only the professor photo in the system. I want the people, maybe majority of you know, they don't know that we can create a human being now through artificial intelligence system.
Now it will come, inshallah. Now it will come, the video.
Yes, yes.
脱胎于新华社新媒体中心新闻主播区忙。
我
将会在今年全国两会期间与大家见面。我和我的搭档将为大家带来更好的新闻体验。
Oh, sorry. Ending. Yes. Okay.
现场的各位朋友，大家好，欢迎来到新华社。我是由新华社和搜狗公司联合培育的全球首个 AI 合成女主播。我的名字叫辛小萌，我的声音和外形脱胎于新华社新媒体中心新闻主播区忙。我将会在今年全国两会期间与大家见面。我和我的搭档将为大家带来更好的新闻体验。
Finish.
Yes, I think it is done. Now we go back to his presentation.
Hello, can you hear me?
Dr. Sadiq.
Yes. Excuse me, Dr. Sadiq. The video it's in Chinese, and we are here English and from the US.
It's okay. It's only okay. It's the meaning is conveyed.
Yes, please. Saving your time and saving our time. Okay,
yeah,
please.
This is not a real person. This is not a real person. You saw a beautiful lady in the TV screen as an anchor, but she is not real. It is created by the artificial intelligence system. The biggest news agency of China, called Tatiao, is a multi-billion-dollar organization. They now use all kinds of news readers, news anchors, news editing without any human being. Without any human being, they are using the system of artificial intelligence. By my role is to talk about the latest applications of artificial intelligence. All of you are aware now that, you know, the automobile division like a Tesla car, they are using driverless car for all kinds of, you know, the artificial intelligence system using driverless car, because the human error causing a lot of death in the world. Can you listen, all of me?
Yes, we can listen to you very clear.
Yeah,
do you have a presentation, or are you going to have a presentation?
Sorry that the presentation what I give you, first time in the world, Chinese news agency, they introduced artificial anchor in news. So all of you are aware that now the artificial intelligence enabled doctors are coming. The AI enabled doctors are coming. The AI enabled actors are coming. Even you can see in the education system, you can see in the medical system, medical doctors are coming in artificial intelligence system. So can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Yes.
Yeah. So what I want to say, convey is the whole world is the artificial intelligence system is becoming a biggest threat to humanity in one way, because most of the important jobs in the world are going to be taken away by artificial intelligence system, like medical doctors. So you can see now AI enabled doctors, and AI enabled lawyers. Now AI enabled professors, teachers. Now if you go to a college, university, you can see that the professor is a virtual person. It's a virtual world. So my university is teaching about the blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, metaverse, and we developed the first PhD in metaverse in the world. So metaverse is the culmination of all these new technologies. Metaverse is because since you give me very long, short time, in fact, I was in a conference, I'm in a conference still in Raffles Hotel, Dubai. So I come out from the conference for this program because only you give me 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm having a lot of slides, videos to present. Maybe next time, I just thought of introducing myself today. So if all of you like, the next edition, I can go for 1 hour, 2 hour presentation about all these new technologies. So any of you want to have
Dr. Sadiq, if you have a presentation ready, it will be nice to share it with us actually, because you have a 20 minutes talk, and it will be, more engaging to share a presentation with the participant if possible.
Okay, in that case, give me just 1 second. I'm sending a video about the Singapore government adoption of artificial intelligence system in their system now. Give me just a few minutes, okay?
Yeah, it has to be in English, please.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay.
Dr. Zahra, to wrap up the time, and I think Dr. Hassan and Dr. Hayat is there. Give time for Dr. Sadiq to prepare your presentations. Okay, just to saving the time, because the remaining time is just little. I think Dr. Hayat, are you ready?
Okay, I already sent you.
No, don't send me anything now, Dr. Sadiq. Okay, Dr. Hayat, you can start your presentation.
I already sent you on video from the Singapore government, how they adopted the artificial intelligence system in their daily governance. I'll listen to you. Okay.
No. Excuse me. Would you mind please to let the other presenter now present and try to prepare yourself from your side? We are so busy. Accept our apology, Dr. Sadiq.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dr. Hayat.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. كل الشكر لك دكتورة هنادي. سأقدم اليوم شرحي باللغة العربية. نتحدث عن تقنية النانو تكنولوجي في السوائل الممغنطة. بسم الله.
دكتورة هنادي.
نعم.
Is it okay in Arabic to present?
Yes, there are a translation live. Anyone want to listen in English, you can go to the translation channel. It's ready.
That's great. Thank you.
طيب نتحدث اليوم عن تقنية النانو تكنولوجي في السوائل الممغنطة. هي تقنية جديدة لتوليد الكهرباء، وهي بالطبع تقنية يمكن تطبيقها في صناعة الألواح الشمسية الجديدة، ولذلك فهي طاقة غير ملوثة للبيئة وتدوم فترات زمنية طويلة. من خلال المبدأ العلمي المتفق عليه في توليد الكهرباء، وهو مرور مجال كهربائي بين أطراف ملف نحاسي معزول ينشأ من خلاله تياراً كهربائياً. التقنيات السابقة ترينا أنه بوجود مغناطيس ثابت بين ملفات نحاسية معزولة عن طريق الدوران أو الحركة الأفقية أو الرأسية تتولد تيارات كهربائية مترددة في هذه الأسلاك النحاسية المعزولة أو الملفوفة مع بعضها البعض، حيث أن الفكرة تعتمد في توليد هذه المحركات المتعددة عبر أجسام متحركة ميكانيكياً، فتتم من خلالها تحويل الطاقة الحركية لسوائل ممغنطة عبر أنابيب معزولة ملفوف حولها ملفات لاقطة للمجال المغناطيسي المار بين هذه الأنابيب، ثم يتم تحويل هذه الحركة إلى كهرباء. في هذه التقنية، وهي عبارة عن صناعة وقود جديد غير قابل للاستهلاك ولا يترتب عليه أي انبعاث لمواد تضر البيئة، يتم خلط جسيمات المغناطيس بسوائل لزجة لكي تقلل الاحتكاك وتستطيع نقلها كمادة سائلة في الأنابيب اللاقطة للتيارات المارة عبر الأنابيب. وحتى لا تصطدم هذه التيارات بملفات الالتقاط وهي تحمل مجالات مغناطيسية أثناء حركتها، تتحول هذه المجالات المغناطيسية في ملفات الناقطة لتقوم بتحويلها لتيارات كهربائية. طبعا أمامكم هذا شكل الذرة الذي يتكون منها السائل الممغنط اللي هي الفكرة الجديدة. الفكرة أسميتها خان إنرجي، هي تقنية لصناعة سوائل ممغنطة يتم ضخها في أنابيب داخلية وإعادة خزنها من جديد في عملية دائرية داخل جسم معدني معزول أطلقت عليه اسم المحركات المغناطيسية باستخدام الوقود السائل الممغنط. طبعا هذا شكل السائل حينما يمر داخل الأنبوب، وحوله الملفات الملفوفة حوله الملفات اللي تولد التيار الكهربائي. وهذا أيضا شكل الذرات اللي بداخل السائل تملك طبعا خاصية التنافر الذاتي بينها حسب استقطابها. هذه التكنولوجيا بإذن الله سيتم تطبيقها في محركات مستقلة مثل هذا النموذج المعروض أمامكم. كل الشكر لكم. كل الشكر.
شكرا جزيلا. شكرا جزاك الله خير أختي العزيزة حياة على هذه المبادرة الجميلة. Thank you very much Hayat for explaining your invention. It's really a great one. And now we go to the other speaker. either Professor Siddiq Mohammed or Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani.
I think Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani, yes. Excuse me, Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani is better to...
So we'll start with Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani. So then we give time for Professor Siddiq to show us about the latest AI technologies.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Good evening all. Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. Thank you for all participants. Thanks for the organizer for the hard work that they are doing for their coordination and conducting such a great conference. Allow me to share the screen. If you can end sharing the screen with the previous presenter so that I can share my screen. Please, can you end the screen? Dr. Hayat?
Dr. Hayat, please.
If you can stop sharing the screen because I can't.
نعم معكم.
If you can stop sharing.
Please kindly وقفي عرض شاشتك دكتورة حنان. حيات تفضلي.
Thank you, Dr. Hayat. Thanks all to the presenter. Let me share the screen and hopefully it will come to you shortly. Please confirm the screen is already shared.
Yes, the screen is shared and it's look nice. You can just go to display mode.
Great.
Great. That's really great.
All right. So I will give an introduction about the performance management and the practice of data and AI, how they are related and how it's impacting our strategy or performance within any organization, private sector or institution. A few of my projects implemented within across the government sector, like oil sector or private companies, have been publication within local magazine like Kuwaitis or international magazine like Computer and within Middle East internationally. During my presentation, I would like to just give a few minutes about my passion of my future vision, what I need to implement within this year or the next year. Hopefully, it will be my presentation for our next conference, which is about establishing Internet of Things Foundation within Kuwait for the vision of allocating department and helping human resources and financial resources to help the economy within Kuwait. So I will add also to my passion of establishing foundation for Internet of Things, how we can support organization, private sector in the field, and why we need to do that to encourage and how that market is adding value into the world within oil sector. So which sectors that we need to tackle within foundation of such institution in Kuwait about network, Internet of Things, about a new technology within the transportation or the security or surveillance within companies or private companies or institution. Also the healthcare situation or the healthcare sector, how it's important about collecting data or communicating machines to machines and adding a great service within the oil sector. Going back to my topic, performance management and the AI, of course, I have to give a few minutes about the element in performance sector before going to AI. Of course, you know, for each strategic performance has an element of strategy. You know your market's insights, your strategic intent, innovative stream and business strategy. Moving to the execution of that, of your own strategy, you need skills within your process, within your people, employee. You need to know your critical task. You need to impose specific culture within the organization so that you form your organization implementation. One of the saying which I like from the CEO of USA Today in 2000, he said, We are no longer in newspaper business. We are in the news information space, where we would better learn to deliver content regardless of form of content. And you know the difference between the generation are being today that third of the generator or the generation are reading the regular newspaper than their parent. Of course, Generation X's also have third of their boomers. Today's revenue are coming and increasing from the online ads revenue are increasing more 30%. Innovation, when you create your innovation like an online newspaper or online MBA or online communication, it's different between the structure within organizations today and how technology is impacting a marketplace. That's why a great link has been found in my research between the strategic performance and the technology implementation. Organization, institution, private sector, or even government sector, they need to know today, as bear a change and a quick change within the technology, they need to know in which way or which direction they need to follow. They need a huge limitation to collect the economic cycling or the financial responsibility with the ethics responsibility and legal changing of regulation within the climate. Those change or quick change, you need to collect it fast and immediate react within your strategy so that your customer retention and business performers are sustained. I will come back to this slide at the end of a presentation about how strategy and the critical task within the organization and private sector, how you build your capability, how the formal organization unit or department, are they working in silos or today is as an agile, how is your leadership capability skills can deform and perform within the organization. At the end, the culture, the atmosphere, the environment of your sectors or your department or your organization, how you form that culture of change of your strategy immediately and react to the marketplace. We spoke about the bureaucratic team and in the normal structure and the agile team, that the autonomous and the cross-functional needs in today's changing environment. The communication between the department and employee, it's really need a huge amount of information to be transferred from team to team, especially with the geographic office locations or different department communication with a huge amount of data. Great change has been captured within years, like Mr. Gordon, I found it his guru, how he changed in 2-year period the Continental of Airlines from the worst economic place to the first airlines. I found it's like IBM, Microsoft, or even Lululemon market. I will give you a case study and a quick presentation. The geographic inquiry, you know about Kuwait, oil country, 95% depend on the oil sector and the producing of oil. This is the map of oil sector, different department within the oil sector, 3,000 plus number of wells, and that wells producing oil and gas and water, a huge amount of information, different department location that need to utilize the AI system and to enhance the capability and the energy demand for oil. Based on Consultant Institute of Marketing framework, developing of people competencies or skills are easy. Developing your process might change easier or faster, but understanding the change in technology must be captured and understanding how you are utilizing the technology to impact your capability equation. As a result, a red line is one of the case study before 2012, before implementing AI, number of completed services delivered in a specific company have lower than number of planned, where after AI communication, different decision has been made, different strategy, number of delivered service as more and higher than the planned in the forecast. I will skip the two slides just to capture the time. I'm just giving you an insight of number of amount of data need to capture per well location or producing well. They need to know the fluid level for each wells. That fluid level, they need to know the pressure, temperature, the level, depth of the fluid, to calculate an equation for what is the pressure and inside a specific well, inside specific depth. At that column, they need to design for that specific fluid number of equipment or type of equipment design that need to be lowered in each wells. And from that, you need to deliver specific information about producing water or producing oil, utilizing AI in such wells by lowering sensors and motors for each wells to collect that amount of data, communicating through SCADA system and understanding the well performance, producing from reservoir to the end of the tank and value chain to marketplace. I will skip. I know I have 10 minutes space for my presentation, but those slides.
Time is over, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you could go to the conclusion.
Yes. The conclusion, as a result from AI, number of wells, you can see the dramatic increase of number of wells producing, where the troubleshooting have been reduces for the total population of utilization of AI and sensors and communication between performance and managing. I have a video, but I don't want to open it. My closure or takeaway, can you see the change within your organization? If you can see it, are you willing to change, and how to change it within the sector that you are working? Thank you. Thank you. I hope that's 10 minutes.
Great. Thank you very much, Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani, for this excellent talk, actually. You talked about organizational strategy related to implementing AI, and then you came out with a practical solution. The analysis that you did to show us the real cases and the real impact of AI, especially if an organization implemented AI in a structured way. I really like your talk, and it really, it is a similar idea that what I discussed earlier in my talk, but you explain it in a much better way and more understanding and double way.
We complete
giving
each
us
other's
real examples. That's really great. I need to give 2 minutes to Dr. Siddiq Mohammed if he's ready, so we don't miss him or don't miss his the solution that he wants to present it to us. So I think all of us would like to see that solution as well. So we give to Professor Siddiq Mohammed 2 minutes to present the video from Singapore that he wants to present it to us. Go ahead, Doctor. Are you available?
You can wrap up Dr. Zahra. He is away from the computer. Okay, we have the remaining time is 2 minutes, and the next who is chairing the next sessions is Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani. He will take care about next sessions. If you want to wrap up and closing the sessions, you have less than 2 minutes.
Okay, that's really great. That's really great. Maybe I ask a question to Dr. because Dr. Hassan now he is available with us. Dr. Hassan Al-Bahrani, can you tell us, for the industry, what is the, you was talking about organizational strategy of implementing AI, and you talk a little bit about the structure of thinking. So what is the path? If certain industry, and since we can see around us, the future is changing a lot. What's your advice to the industry, certain industry, to implement strategically AI solutions within their industry? In 1 minute, if you can give us an answer.
I believe technology is changing quickly. You need to structure your strategy based on how you are, the flexibility, how you are flexible to change, and how your process and employee skills are willing to change and adopt with the change of technology. I believe this is a critical for the path of changing and implementing the new technology of AI. Yes.
Yeah. So you see your readiness and the readiness of your employee, and based on that, you embrace and you try to integrate certain solutions that match according to your niche area and according to your capabilities. So you have to match it with the readiness factor of the technology within your organization. Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Okay. So yeah, sometimes dreaming so big and then you cannot reach anywhere. So so you need to go. Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you very much, Dr. Hassan. And
thank you.
The floor is yours. Thank you, Dr. Hanadi. Again, thank you for all this well-organized conference and the wealth of knowledge that have been distributed. Inshallah, في ميزان حسناتك, Dr. Hanadi. Great. Thank you very much for the great organization of this event.
Great thanks, Dr. Zahra Al-Rouhaniya. This is the third year she is joining our conference. Thanks for all speakers. Thanks for all audience who is listening